What's going on, guys? It's Eli with Infinite Defense, and today we have a pretty cool review for you guys. We have the DNT Optics Hydra HS 635 thermal optic. Super cool thermal optic. Is a 640 by, I believe, 512 sensor and a 35mm objective lens. The cool thing about it is it can be used as a monocular standalone scope, since it has a reticle built in zeroing capabilities, or a clip-on, as if I took this pack off and put it right here, which we'll probably do so we can look through it to see how it looks, which is really easy with this quick detach mount. So you basically have the option to use all three just like that. We're gonna do a quick review on it, since infinity targets are the best thermal targets on the market. If you did not know already, the self-healing properties help the heat that's transferred when the round passes through to insulate itself, and you can see your precise shot for up to 5 minutes. So it's the perfect target to sight in your thermal optics, or just to go have fun with your thermal optic. All disclosures, we were sent this. We did do a product trade. I'm gonna be as unbiased as possible. So far, I really like it. I don't have too much experience with other thermal optics, but so far, no complaints. Don't have extensive use on it yet, but we do have a lot of cool footage of us using this on infinity targets. Let's take some shots downrange and see exactly what I'm talking about. Whoa, make me dizzy. Thermal target paint definitely does work. It's gonna work best in combination with your infinity targets, but again, you don't even need it if you have some infinity targets. But if you have some bunch of cardboard targets, some steel targets, and you have a thermal optic you wanna go have fun with, this is the perfect addition to your range day. If you want to grab some, of course, you can go to infinitytargets.com, grab your infinity targets, your thermal spray paint, plus some other cool stuff. We also have paper targets, steel targets, whatever you need. So we're going to head and throw it on my AR. Shut the fuck up, I'm filming. It sounded like Chewbacca for a second. It's the wonders of being in Arizona. And we're going to wait till they move out from my shooting alley. But we're going to go ahead and throw this on my rifle. We already sighted it in earlier, but we can go ahead and cut to that film right now just to show you exactly how easy it is to sight these guys in. It's literally a one-shot sight-in process. The cool part is you can go into the settings, go to reticle zeroing, and then aim where you just aimed. You can freeze the screen and quite literally just move the reticle to where you hit. That's pretty crazy. So you can see those hits perfectly. There's paper, and you have no clue where you hit. And steel, you know if you hit it, but you don't know where. Can you even see that? No target. It's iffy. But of course, with infinity targets, you can see every shot. It's crazy that this gun is like finally clean for once, and I'm not gonna clean it again for like 6 months. All right, first off, step one, turn it on. All right, now that we're all sighted in, as you saw earlier, we're gonna look at these two infinity targets. We have this one right here, and the reason it is a different color from the Coyote infinity target right there is because one has thermal paint, one just has regular paint. If you wanna know the difference between those two, check out our YouTube videos. We have a full review on our thermal paint, which works on any target, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. We're just gonna take some shots on target and cycle through the different color settings to show you what it looks like. The Coyote one looks really good right now because you can see the zones on it. And then we have your focus dial up here. Get it nice and focused in. Looks real good. I believe this is white hot, so take a shot on target. That was high. And you can see we're already zeroed, even after I took this off the mount and back on. So even with the quick detach, stay zeroed. So you see those shots nice and bright. Let's cycle through. So we got black hot. Let's take a shot at the head. You see that shot right there in the bottom right corner of the face. Boom, zoomed in too far. I guess we can stay zoomed in. We have red hot. You can already see the red hits on it. We have iron hot. Same thing. You see those hits are nice and orange. Take some shots at our other infinity target. Here's our iron hot. You see those two shots right there. We have our white hot. Let me focus this guy. There we go. White hot with black hot. Black hot works the best on our regular painted infinity targets. You can see it looks just like real life. And then we have red hot, which is basically white hot. We have iron hot. Are we empty? No. So that's what our shots on target look like. Those are all the settings. And then you can see, this is just give me a better angle to cycle through everything. I was gonna sit down and talk about this, but this is a better position. So let's go through the settings real quick. As you saw, we already have the one shot zero mode, or I guess system we already talked about. And then this is clip-on mode. So if you want to clip it on in front of an actual red dot, or a, say you have a long range rifle with your scope, you clip this on in front. This just basically removes the reticle, so then that your actual zeroed optic is just basically aiming at this screen, which is converting everything to thermal imaging. Just that simple. The only iffy part about that, not iffy, the downside to that is if you have a magnified optic and you're magnifying your actual LPVO or something, you're basically just magnifying the screen, which isn't, it's gonna decrease resolution. So you don't have too much magnification capabilities with that. That would be the only downside to using this as a clip-on. But obviously you're gonna get that with any thermal optic. And that really just comes down to which quality you get, because you can get different qualities of sensors on these. This is one of the higher ones. So you have a little bit more leeway with adjusting your magnification. Let's turn clip-on mode off. So the reticle comes back. We have connections, so you can connect to your app, which is cool. You connect it to the app on your phone, actually see the screen on your phone, which I personally use for time lapses for filming targets and our testing our paint and whatnot. But again, this would be great if you just threw this guy on a tripod and you just check your phone instead of having to stare through this all day. Reticle zeroing. What else do we got? Reticle settings. You can change your reticle color. You can change the actual reticle. Go through all these different settings. Oh, that one's cool. I'm not gonna mess with it. I probably will later. Reticle colors. I gotta stick with the ID red, you know. And then it has recoil activated recording, which means you don't have to manually press record. Say you're hunting, you don't want to record the whole time, but you want to record your shot or your kill. When you shoot it, the recoil is going to activate it. So it will activate, basically it's going to save 10 seconds from before your shot and 10 seconds after your shot. So then you don't have to waste the battery life or your memory doing recording. It does have a good amount of gigabytes recording. I recorded like 2 days worth of content on this and it only took up like half the space. So really impressive from that end. If you're into content creation and whatnot. Image super resolution, not sure what that is. Thermal image settings. So you can really tweak all the different modes. You can set the nuke, which I'm pretty sure is like the actual ambient temperature that it is using as a baseline. And then like your image contrast, image brightness, sharpness, whatnot. Function setting, that's a bunch of stuff I'm not gonna touch because I will mess it up. System settings. All right, that's the basic rundown of it. But so far I really like this optic. Actually, where'd they go? There's some donkeys out there still. I'm gonna take a peek at them, see what they look like through this guy. And see how fast I was, just quick clip on. Now I have it as a monocular. Obviously my gun doesn't have a optic, but no, that's not one. Where are they? Oh, there's one back there. The black hot, see the silhouettes a little better. Let me zoom in. Red hot, you can pretty see it. Since we're in Arizona, that mountain's getting pretty hot, so it's hard to see them. It's getting harder to see them against the hot background of that mountain. Too far. But yeah, white hot, you can see them out there. Black hot, it's probably the best mode right now. Really depends on your ambient temperature, but pretty cool that they're out here and I can show you guys that. It was a lot easier to see them earlier because it was a lot cooler earlier, and now it's getting hot, which is why I'm so brown. Also, I'm Mexican. Yeah, this thing's super cool. I love it so far, but let's give our final thoughts on it. I'm gonna give my final thoughts on this. I could have done it over there, but I'm getting old and I wanted to sit down. But I really love this optic. Some of the pros, has a good amount of color settings. The resolution is really good, especially at the price point. I think this price point is around the $2,000 mark, and for a 640 resolution and a lot of other brands, it's usually around like a $6,000 optic. So it's a really good price point, if you're asking me. It takes the 18650 batteries, which are really common. It's lasted pretty well for me, pretty long. We've been out here filming for about 2 hours now, and I'm only 1 notch down out of the 3 on the battery. I know that's gonna vary based on temperature. I have friends in colder places that have this exact same one. So in like colder environments, your battery's not gonna last very long. It's not an optic issue, it's just a battery issue. And the nice part is you can connect this to a actual like power bank or something and just run it. When I do testing, like long duration testing, I'll just plug this into a socket and it'll stay running all day. I really like how much internal memory it has for recording. Some downsides to it, it does need a lot of focusing. From going from 100 to 300 yards, you're gonna have to keep readjusting the focus, or even 25 to 100 yards. And then with magnification, especially if you're running this as a clip-on, you're really limited on magnification because you're basically just zooming into a digital screen, which doesn't work. It's not an optical zoom. So that's touchy, but that's gonna come with all thermal optics. What I really like is that you can use this as a monocular, a actual standalone scope, or a clip-on, and it's fairly light. I think it's like 13 or 14 ounces. Like, it's not heavy. I feel like this weighs less than the actual, like my LPVO. So that's super cool. But otherwise, I think this is an absolute great bang for your buck, especially if you're looking to get into thermal optics. DNT has some of the best price points on the market. That includes super resolution, especially when you're digitally zooming in. They also offer options with laser rangefinders. I think the only difference between this and the one with the laser rangefinder is like 200 bucks. So not a bad price difference. So far, it works great. Holds up to all caliber recoils. I really like the recoil-induced recording for if you're hunting. Fuck off. Yeah, no shit. I can see the missed call. I forgot what I was doing, people. DNT. But if you want to check these guys out, you can go to, I believe it's us.dntoptics.com. I'll put a link in the bio if I'm allowed to. Are you allowed to do that with optics? There'll be a link in the bio. And if you want to pick up some infinity targets, which you saw are really awesome thermal targets, you can go to infinitytargets.com. I'll put a little discount code in the description as well to help you guys out. But again, I appreciate you guys for watching. If there's anything I missed on this, ask it below in the comments. I'll make sure to answer those. And if there's anything you want to see next or have questions about, always happy to answer that. It is me answering the comments directly. So the donkey wanted to give his conclusion on the optic, but otherwise, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you want to see other thermal content, we have a full rundown on using infinity targets for thermal, as well as a review on our thermal target paint. So you can check those out on our channel, and hit the subscribe button to see more content like this. But again, thank you guys. I appreciate your support, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, I'm getting slow.